Hi, my name is Victoria Dalach and I'm your tech mentor. Today I would like to tell you about shifting security left. Shifting security left is a very hot topic in application security, and in order to understand what are we shifting and where the shift happens, let me show you the software development lifecycle as we know it. Software development lifecycle has 6 phases: analysis, design, implementation, testing, release, and maintenance. In the traditional approach, security review happens somewhere between testing and release. First, you analyze, gather data about the problem, design, develop. You have the new application shiny and running, then you test it, and then just before the release, security team comes into your room and is like,
wait a second, we have some questions like, oh, why is the backup not encrypted? Or why are the fields unvalidated, not validated at all?
Shifting security left means that this security involvement in your project happens earlier so on the left side of your software development process or software development lifecycle. So it happens in the design phase. So when you have design, you already ask those questions like, oh, is it secure? Is it secure design? I want to make a pause here and just think about the name Shift Security Left. I think the person who first came up with this idea has not spotted the opportunity that they had right in front of their eyes. Why not calling it Project Beyonce? Like, to the left. This is so obvious, right? Okay, so why? Why would you like to shift security left? First of all, money. Like, I think if you have any experience in building software, you know that changing anything working, any feature that has been released is a pain. And it's very expensive. If you don't believe me, just go to your backlog right now. Go to your backlog, search for some security vulnerabilities, and observe. Like, you say, oh, this should be easy. Like, it should take just 1 day to fix it, and then write down the number, how many days it actually will take to fix it. Because we often think, oh, that it's an easy fix, but then you discover the dependencies, and you discover that, oh, it's not only changing the code in one place, you already have to change code in many repositories, and it takes, instead of 1 day, it takes the whole sprint, for example. So shifting security left means that you prevent those vulnerabilities happen in the code base. The point is, the vulnerabilities should happen on the paper, so they are very easy, very cheap to change. So I spoiled the second why, but it's much easier to change a thing on a piece of paper, because you can just use a pen, and instead of having, let me improvise here, instead of having this beautiful diagram, you say, oh no, this cannot happen. We need to have like some kind of validation before we go. Joop, joop, joop. You see how fast? You see how fast it was to fix? How easy for me it was to fix those issues. You know, it's much easier to do it in the design phase than with the code. And the third why, it's pretty obvious. It will not surprise you that it's much faster to change anything in the design phase than when it's already in the code base. I think it was a rhyme. It's faster in design phase than in code base. You get it. These are like typical whys that are shared when we were talking about shifting security left, but there are 2 points that I would really like to stress, and I will start being so jolly, and I will be serious now. So my serious face is going on right now in 3, 2, 1. Shifting security left helps developer to be more confident about the software they build. I'm very much against creating an unnecessary stress in people's life. Putting any kind of review or testing in the last days just before the release causes a lot of stress to engineers who try to do the best job, and who are, you know, usually you would plan the last sprint of an opportunity to be just like lighter one, you know, to have like everything prepared, everything ready, and maybe just fixing just 1-2 bugs, like a typo somewhere, but you don't want to do the hard work during the last sprint of an opportunity or of a project. What I mean by that is shifting security left helps avoid any unnecessary stress, because there will be no one coming into a room to a team room saying, oh, wait a minute, you cannot release because this, that and that. So if you are a manager or if you are a developer, like, think about it. You don't want to have like more stress in your life. Optimize for have the less stress, the least stress possible. Shift security left, ask the security questions, like engage with security earlier in the process, so you are more confident when you're releasing your new feature. And the second why you should shift security left is very important for me, since I had joined the security team. Security team, from my experience at least, really doesn't want to act as a blocker. Trust me, security team wants software engineers to write the best and the most beautiful code they can. We are suckers for good code, really. Engaging security team just before the release is so stressful for us as well, because for security team, because we don't want to be blockers. We don't want to do something like do a security check quickly. We want to give you a good, like, respectful amount of attention, you know? Shifting security left, engaging with security team earlier brings opportunity for everyone, for both sides, for engineering and for security, to deliver something very good together. Just think about it. I hope those points speak to you. And now you can ask the question, okay, Victoria, I'm on board, more or less. How should I do it? I would say first, learn about the CIA triad, so confidentiality, integrity, availability, because this is the first filter that you can use when you're designing. Like first filter, it's like a first mean to enable the security mindset. Recently I made a video about CIA triad, so I will link it. Second thing you can do is thread model. If you have any visual representation of the system that you want to build, you are ready to thread model it. And I also made a video about how to thread model, and I made it with my dog, and it's fun, so you can watch it. I didn't plan it like that, but apparently I made some content. And the third thing that you can do, just ask your security team for help. And that's basically it, what I have for today. Thank you for watching. Please let me know, how do you approach security in your company, in your project. Please like it, share it, and subscribe. And we see each other soon. Bye! What do you think? Was it true what I said? Was it true?